Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, November 8th, 2016. In other words, it's election day. So as soon as I'm done recording this video, I'm going to go vote. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty nervous about the fate of our country because I am not a fan of either candidate. So it's just a matter of choosing the lesser evil, and I just cross my fingers that we make it through the next 4 years. I'm just putting my faith in God, and that's all I can do. That's not the reason I'm making this video though. The reason I'm making this video is just to give you some tips. Another one pitfall that can occur when you're doing the Beachbody programs is that you fall off the wagon if you feel like you failed to meet a goal, or you didn't do as many workouts as you wanted to do, or maybe you didn't lose the weight you wanted to lose. And so you become disappointed, and then you just say, forget it, and you throw in the towel. Like, that is a huge pitfall among several of the people that try this program. The thing is that it works. And just because you fail at one thing doesn't mean that you need to throw in the towel. You know, and we're going to use the classic example of Thomas Edison that invented the light bulb. I mean, he had to try more than 1,000 times to make that light bulb work. And he doesn't consider any of those tries failures. They were steps to reaching his goal. And so that's what I want you to see in your journey, is that you're not failing, you're just taking steps in reaching your goal. And then just be careful not to overcommit. Don't set your goals higher than what you know you can attain, because that is what sets you up for disappointment and ultimately failure. Go public with your goals. I'm not saying that you have to let the whole world know about your goals, but let at least like the people close to you know, or your support group know what your goals are, because when you tell people your goals, it kind of raises your level of commitment and it makes you feel more accountable, and you don't want to fail not only yourself but those people around you. And so that's like a really good tip to being successful, is make sure people around you know your goal. And of course, buddy up. And that's why I love the Beachbody program and the support or the challenge groups, is because there is a group of people in a safe environment that can rely on each other to support one another and to relate, because a lot of people are doing the same workouts, you know, that a lot of people have the same goals. And so it's a good opportunity to relate to one another and support each other and push each other in the journey. And then another pitfall that occurs among our challenge groups is that we choose instant gratification over the long-term benefits. And we all go through it, you know, like instant gratification, like that chocolate chip sitting on the counter, or that chocolate chip cookie sitting on the counter. Like, we want that because we instantly feel gratified. And I feel like it's human nature to shoot for that instant gratification. And we kind of forget about the long-term goals when we see something that can gratify us instantly. So we just have to keep that in mind, that we want so badly to have that long-term benefit. And you've got to keep that long-term benefit in mind at all times. Like, remember why you're doing this, because if you don't have a reason why you're doing this, like, you're gonna not succeed. You're gonna fail pretty easily if you don't have, what did we call it, like your vision, you know, your compelling vision. You've got to have a reason why you're doing this to be able to withstand those horrible temptations or those instant gratifications. And then another tip that I have is making yourself small goals. So for example, if you ultimately want to lose 50 pounds, don't start your goal off at 50 pounds. Start your goal off small so it seems more attainable, like maybe 5 pounds. It's hard for you to work out 5 times a week because you have a busy schedule or you're not used to working out, maybe set your goal smaller and start with 3 times a week. And try to attain those smaller goals before you go for the bigger goal. Because if you feel like you're overwhelmed because the goal is big, then the likelihood of you failing is much, much higher. So make sure your goals are something that you feel like works for you, and that is something that you know that you can succeed at. But just remember, guys, like the classic example of Thomas Edison, like he didn't fail, you know, he just took steps to his success. And that's what I want you to remember, is that you don't fail. You're just on your journey taking small steps, and sometimes you take a step backward, but do not fall off the horse, because, you know, I'm here to help you. We've got a support group to help you, and we are all cheering you on and want you to succeed. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you soon.